Hello and welcome to another episode of Andar Plays Europa Universalis Superstates mod as New York. In the last episode, oh man, I spaced these out way too much and I forget what's going on. But last episode, I believe, was the one where we were at war with Ontario. Yes, that seems accurate. And we took Frontenac and Ottawa, which makes Montreal look less, it makes it look like it's not jutting out as much. These borders look more natural than Montreal just kind of poking up from the top of this Hudson River, I guess. So yeah, the only thing we need to do now, though, is take Ontario and Middlesex, and we will have all of Lake Ontario. Although we can't really do that unless, or not Ontario, Toronto is the one we need to take, unless we completely destroy Ontario as a nation. Which, that'd be fun, but then Quebec would have no one else to thrust its frustrations upon other than us. And I prefer them hating Ontario just as much as me. We love Ottawa now, don't we, Ottawa? Don't we? Can't convert anyone. It would take an infinite amount of time. Oh well. It's not bringing our religious unity down that much. How are the colonies going? We're trying to form Columbia. What are we gonna call this colonial republic? I'm gonna have to think of something at some point. New York? Wonderful. Further complicating the problem with New World possessions being named New something else. But we'll see. Our overall goal has been to form the Mid-Atlantic Union, and, we made progress invading Pennsylvania, but we can do more. Eventually. Can't declare war because we have no diplomats to send. Where are our diplomats? One's in Quebec, another's in Rhode Island, because they are close to being annexed, which we can't do until 1503, which will be soon enough. But I guess we just have to wait, and in the meantime, build some level 3 walls, which we have right there. What about... I recall that diplomat. Oh man, what happened? I need my walls. I don't know where to build it. I guess Hamilton. That's on the border there. But we're just gonna get more. Lose 33 prestige. I'd rather lose prestige than stability. I need my administrative points to progress. And our economy is booming still. So might as well get a military advisor to get that +1 addition to our military power there. So, which will get us better military technology eventually. Like these States Armored Horsemen. That'll be cool. Still no guns yet here in 1502. We'll get there, guys. Don't worry. Maryland has left the coalition against us. Good. Beautiful. Fantastic, even. They would not accept vassalization, and as such, they will be forced into dying. Oh, I forget what culture that was, but it doesn't matter. Everything will be New York soon enough. So Panama is now a state. Choco! Choco Roco! Choco Loco. And Choco Taco. Yeah, I'm just spouting random nonsense. I understand. I'll stop. It's okay, guys. You don't have to tell me. I already know. Mississippi finally took care of those rebellions. About time. Oh man, Utah expanded yet again. Mormonism will consume us all. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Oh, and Did California make a move as well? Yes, it moved into Arizona. And I don't know, it looks... They need to take Washington and become Pacifica. That would be interesting. If it moves, tax it. I like money. Money gives me more troops. I'll split these guys up so they're not starving to death. And then if any trouble happens, I'll just put them back together again. No problem. Should build one in Lackawanna, but what's going on in Lackawanna? Well, they're cored up, so I need to defend it. And a broom. Come on, broom. And of course, Westchester. Nope, can't. No more. Don't have enough money. Fair enough. Almost. Are you ready, Rhode Island? I don't think you're ready yet. Are you ready, Rhode Island? Yeah, we're ready. You're not ready yet, Rhode Island. Still got a few more months to go. But we'll get there. Play the waiting game. Still good relations with Virginia. Good to see. We have too many diplomatic relations, some would say. Currently costs me 3 each month. So I guess... No, we're still making profit when it comes to diplomatic power, though. We can afford to have the diplomatic relations we have. And Pennsylvania has a 2-star general. It's not enough, but could have been something. Yeah, we will negotiate for now. I don't want to lose more men. We only have 389 manpower. Need to let that recover. And it's April. And Maryland has declared war. How about... Oh, we have just enough money to send them a gift. Send. And annex. Anytime now. Anytime. That'd be great. Fantastic. Wonderful. Yes. Okay, let's... What's going on? Rhode Island. Come on. Come 9th of May. There we go. Alright then. Well, there it is. How long have they been my vassal? I forget. How long have I been trying to make them be my vassal and then annexing them? It's been a few episodes. But for this one province, not getting a huge, alliance after me or losing time to hostile aggression. In the meantime, I can get that hostile aggression by invading Pennsylvania, etc. I don't need to take it by taking this one province here in Providence. No, not when they will join me peacefully. That's going to be beautiful. Alright, so let us see then. What is the state of our truce? This ends... Oh, we have no truce. We can declare war as soon as we want, as soon as we have a free diplomat. Which I think one's coming home, right? Diplomat... He'll be home. Wait, okay. Prove relations in Providence. He doesn't need to be doing that anymore. We don't need them to like us any more than they already do. Relations. Stop that. Good. New idea, huh? Reduce inflation cost. We are already a nation that does not suffer very much inflation as a result of our financial center. Yeah, yearly inflation reduction. Well, minus 0.10, and now we have 0.1, or a whole 1, I should say. So still can't declare war on them. We have claims. So who are they allied with? New Hampshire, and Wisconsin. Fine. I would like to take Erie and prevent as much as possible Ohio getting involved in this area. If I have to fight Maryland, sure, but I don't want Ohio taking Erie. I'll have to fight them eventually because they're allied with Maryland, but it'll be on my terms, not theirs. And all my friends are gonna help, all the important ones anyway. Come to my aid, my brothers, in this brutal time of war. And maybe I'll get to annex New Hampshire. That'd be pretty cool. You go over there. Didn't expect to declare war this episode, but I'm glad. I'm glad I came to this. Okay, he's being slow, but he'll get there. Detach a siege and move over. Hopefully Rhode Island gets out the way so I can annex it completely without any burdens in the peace treaty negotiations. I'd rather have more troops on this side of the wall, though, because those Massachusettsians, or not Massachusetts, Pennsylvanians have invaded Broome. And this just became a sizable colony. I have to see what constitutes as Columbia. So yeah, this entire area. I guess I'll go... Do I want to go south with it? Do I want to go sideways? Puerto Rico? Oh, I should have killed you when I had the chance. Yeah, we'll go to Cartagena. We'll get the actual border of Colombia, which will involve, Magdalena. No Gran Colombia, no Caracas, no Venezuela. We'll see if we get Ecuador. If we can get the whole thing, then that'll be interesting. Not really my concern, though. I mean, I want as much territory as possible, but it's just gonna form a new republic that just gives me money. And I do like money. No problem with that. At some point I should have just split those troops, instead of organizing them in this haphazard way that we have. Alright, good job, New Jersey. Good job, Rhode Island. We're getting them. Well, they're getting you because they have a much better general, but we're getting them nonetheless. Okay, we have enough inflation reduction to where that shouldn't matter that much. Yay! It's a slow process, but someone's got to do it. Well, that's one way of removing Rhode Island from the map. Yeah, now we look beautiful, and with New Hampshire, we will look even more so. Beauty is all we New Yorkers know, after all. This episode should have music now, whereas the last two didn't, because I looked into my Fraps settings and realized that I had turned off recording audio for some reason. Huh. I think that's where I'm going to end up colonizing, so... Magdala? That's Maracaibo. Why would I want Maracaibo? Where's Maracaibo? I'll have to find that, because I do not know it. Oh, what do you mean then? Oh, okay. Right there in front of my face. Yeah, we'll get it if we can. Instigate conflict with Puerto Rico by colonialism? Maybe that'll work. They don't need to be part of this country. Or, they don't need to be part of that continent. They can be part of my country, though. And in that way, become part of the continent. But no, only through me. So yes, I will take your offer. quest decision of the gods. Man, I would really like it if the occupation of New Hampshire would hurry up so I can use these troops. Really, they're just taking up time. Getting attritioned. Meanwhile, Maryland and Ohio aren't doing anything. I mean, New Jersey has its troops, and they're gonna send them to Lycoming. Oh no! What are you doing, Nova Scotia? Don't get killed. There we go, there's Quebec. Well, I was wondering where they were, what they were up to. But they're coming. Push them back anyway. Now they're trying to push into Delaware because that's the only place, or not Delaware, Maryland, because that's the only place they have to go. Oh man, they're split all over the place. What are they doing? They're in Westchester now, heading towards Albany. What will stop them as they pillage the landside? As long as they don't attack New Hampshire, which they might. They're building up force in that way, but we got men in Broome. Nova Scotia, New Jersey, and Quebec. Meanwhile, we take Erie. Fine by me. 25,000 people against 14 and a better general, though. No, they went south. So, the opposing force is moving into Quebec and to Sherbrooke. No! Oh no! That's the worst possible thing that could have happened. This is where we should have detached a siege. I'll have to combine all these guys. Get them up there. Guess we should have better blitzkrieg New Hampshire, because now they're just going to steamroll all over these troops, and we don't have the manpower for this kind of stuff. Merge. Fight as long as you can. Help is on the way. Not enough, though. Yeah, they just kind of sweep through there. Meanwhile... Okay, so we've taken Erie. Hopefully there... Okay, Quebec is on its way. That's good. Try and see if we can get all the troops we can up there. Oh. Move! All forces, go, go, go! Okay, we've turned the tide. 50 administrative power versus diplomatic power. I'll need the diplomatic power. Go away, administration. We don't want you no mo. And we'll divide the troops, send the rest of them back to trying to occupy that, and killing the rest of the Pennsylvanians. We'll take Erie and completely occupy what we need out of New Hampshire. What a fine day this turned out to be. Although, I wonder what Maryland's intentions are for their own personal war against Pennsylvania. Are they just gonna take Dauphin? They can't take Dauphin. They'd have to be taking Philadelphia. And if they do that, what's stopping me from just taking what's left of it? Other than that Quebec is occupying Lycoming and not a way that would be more beneficial to me. I will decline that offer when I can take the whole thing. Yeah, you're not going off easy, New Hampshire. You were kind of my friend for a little bit, and we did have good relations, but your reluctance to join the Empire is concerning. And it cannot be tolerated any further. Gain 10 prestige. All those university graduates gonna be drafted straight into the war where their intelligence will serve no one. Oh, I got an extra colonist. Well, let's just get that done with then. Let's see. Those guys aren't aggressive. Oh wait, no, not. We need Maracaibo, not. So I'll have to recall him and then wait some more. Yeah, get into Maracaibo. That's what we need. For our obligations to whoever is assigning us missions. It's what the people want. And I say give it to them. What is the second fleet? Ah, the second fleet is the Colonial Marines Transportation Unit. I have 2 first armies. Well, you're not getting peace until I have your capital. So this could go on for a little bit longer. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you. What are these 11 ships doing? Okay, they're moving around. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. New Hampshire, you are out of here. Boom. We are probably overextending ourselves, but now New York is spread across the state instead of vertically, which is good, and I think the borders look even nicer now. They're gonna be kind of messed up once we get Erie, but that's alright. It's alright. Will Pennsylvania surrender? I want what I want. Erie, and all treaties, a New York vassal, they won't accept that. No, I guess I'll just take some money then. Loot the country. And that's that. A quick little war. And New York is now whoosh. Our font is almost as big as Virginia's, but not as big as Quebec. But their size is all fluff, a bunch of empty land. Look at all that. What are they gonna do with that? Bunch of lumber yards and mills and whatnot, but I got that too. And better stuff. Ha ha ha. Alright, so now should probably look at how overextended we are, which I would imagine is very 32%. We need to core this stuff. How long will it take? 16 months. Shouldn't take too long. In the meantime, yeah, get Hillsborough. Cost 62. And we'll have to wait on you, Merrimack. But we will wait. Your time will come. Very victorious sounding music. And I'll return the troops to somewhere in the center. I don't want a rebellion to occur, which means I should probably stomp on some dreams. Harsh treatment. Harsh treatment. And that will become a core as well. Oh, and Erie. Harsh treatment. Satisfying boot noise. Alright. I'll just merge the dead into one unit and repair our manpower the old-fashioned way. By waiting. Get to work, citizens. Create new people. You have my blessing. Just don't tell me about it. And if that's not working out, try out this new place called Maracaibo. It is swell. No, that's Terra Incognita. Oh. He's not a conquistador, he's a general. We need a conquistador. I could be defender of the disconnected Catholic faith, whatever that would mean. You know, just defending the disconnected Catholics that make up the majority of this world. No thank you. Yep, so that is a province, and snake my way through there. 50 ducats. That's a lot. But then again, there is quality wool to think about. I would like to incorporate New Jersey as well. We revel in glory. That we do. So, I can't annex them until, well, right now, if I wanted to. If I could. Another 50 ducats, alright, sure. Bleeding me dry here, random decisions. I'll have to improve relations with them and hope that's enough. Their attitude towards me is vassal. New Jersey views New York as their citizen overlord. Because we are. So that would make sense. Alright, let's get more defenses up and running. Just get all of New York real quick, if we can. There we go. And, oh, can't afford to get Long Island. Sorry about that. One day. Which is something I think I've said multiple times during this episode. But it's true. I'll get around to it. Eventually. In other words, one day. What is this? But why is this bark not with the other barks? Go into port. Get an admiral. And then, I don't know, protect trade in the Northeast. Yay. I wonder how trade is doing down here. 10.3, 17.13 is going up north. So we're getting 10.2 out of it? Fine by me. Yeah, I don't see 566, 443, 443, 435. Keep Edmund Yates. He got us through that war nice and clean. He can do it again. There we go. Thought I was clicking on it. Alaska. How's it going, buddy? 50 diplomatic power, sure. We're running low on Republican tradition. That's unfortunate. What's Maryland doing? Is Maryland going for a full annexation? That'll make us conquering Maryland all the easier, I guess. Just give us one enemy. Beautiful. Can't change their culture for a while, but who needs to? Okay, the Bay Staters are not accepted any longer. But they will convert. Rhode Island will also convert because they joined us peacefully. I assume that's how it went. Okay, we don't have diplomatic power enough for that. It's a lot of ducats. We'll have to do it. So let us look at the culture map then. Okay, that's where we're changing culture. So Rochester is just kind of... They're building forts right now, though. We'll have to give them some time. These guys won't allow change until we can change their religion, which that's not going to happen anytime soon. Because we just don't have what it takes. We can't. Nothing we can do about that. Can't change the culture until they become disconnected Catholic. Maybe later we can just become Protestant and don't ever have to worry about it again. Wouldn't that be something? Zoom out to get a full picture of what's going on. Yeah, South Dakota. Did they just break free from Nebraska? It looked like it, but not completely. Hughes. Colorado has a nice flag. Nice sea, little sun in there, and then just, you know, blue, white, blue. Good design, good stuff. What was that other thing, though? Okay, Nebraska has a claim on it. Does the Republic of West Florida exist? It does. Could free that somehow. Goes all the way over here. Does it go into Louisiana? It does. Okay, so they got the borders right. Let's see, I can't think of any other nations that might exist. Let's see, that's Franklin. Considers this to be one of her core provinces. I wonder what Franklin is. Because that's Hamilton, Tennessee. What about Knox? What about Buncombe? Oh, that's a bit too far. Davidson. Warren. Shelby. Nope. Just, Knox and, what? Hamilton, Tennessee. Alright then. Wonder if Utah can form Deseret. Alright, naval force limits? Sure. More Navy, less problems. And then continue building fortifications. All across the place. Including Erie, because we just took that. It'd be a shame to lose it. Nope. There we go. Now the mainland is completely fortified. Or will be as soon as they're done being constructed. And those places now have the accepted culture that we need them to have. New York. Accepted cultures. That's a better looking map. New Yorkers, of course, having all of this stuff too, to their culture. Our culture. Is it really worth it connecting these two when I could... Well, I'll have 2 colonists when Choco and Maracaibo are done, and then I can get Magdalena and Cartagena, and that'll be cool. Maybe I should occupy Central America, because I think that is also not a colonial nation. Virginia needs my help. And I'm not doing anything right now, and those look like weak opponents, so why not help? And Maryland did conquer all of Pennsylvania. So that's interesting. We still have our claims, do we? Can we get some fabrications on Philadelphia and Allegheny? Well, we can't do 2 fabrications at the same time. That'd be silly. How are we gonna get our troops over there, though? I'm sure Ohio would allow us access if we had the diplomats. Come home. No, because one of them's improving relations and the other's fabricating claims. Those are things that take time. They won't be home for a while. Which, how is that doing? 147. Alright, not bad. It's better than where it was. 100 better than where it was. Will it be enough to completely annex them, though? Improved relations plus 68. I think it goes to 200. Or maybe, even if it only goes to 100, that would still be enough to do what I need done. Fantastic. I'd like to help Michigan get its state back. Kent, Michigan. Also be cool if it had Chippewa. Then again, maybe it'd be cooler to see an independent superior. Also take Marquette. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico wouldn't be vassalized, they're too far away. But we will see. No, they wouldn't. Appoint new diplomats. I don't need good relations with them. They're in my way. That is good news. Thank you. Excellent. So now I can start getting Cartagena, if you like. And that'll be cool. I think that's the only one that needs to be done. Let's see, there's 3 here, 4, so yeah. After Cartagena, it'll form a colonial republic, and we'll have to sit here for 20 minutes trying to figure out a good name for it. Can't just walk over there, can I? Nope. Not gonna happen. They're probably not gonna give me access either. Nope. Well, if that's the case, then I'm not gonna help you. I mean, you've got it all figured out on your own. Meanwhile, I'm recovering manpower. Which we need... general in here. We got 10, 5, 2. I want more infantry. Great Plains Spearmen. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Let's get 24, 25. That should be fine. We'll see, what do we get? Monthly war exhaustion goes down. Probably make use out of that. And we've got Marble Decor Capital. Monuments of marble have a lasting impact. That they do. Indeed. Merge. In Maryland, while fabricating claim, their efforts continue. Aw, that's a shame. So maybe, in one good war against Maryland, we can take all of the Pennsylvanian territory and then vassalize them, and then force them into liking us enough to be annexed, peacefully. Which will form the Mid-Atlantic Union, because by that time, New Jersey should be incorporated, right? I would think so. All forces converge in Albany. Everyone's not there yet, though. There we go. 24 and 25. Although, now that I think about it, maybe I should have more ships patrolling the Caribbean and other areas that I have extensive control over the trade of. Like, I don't know, let's... How do I see this? I saw it earlier. I know it's there. Click on the merchants. These guys. Nope, that just shows me where they are. Oh, click on something. Like that. 59% of the trade power. Oh, I have all the trade power up here. Not in Chesapeake Bay, however. That is Maryland's domain. Although not for long. I'll have both the Northeast and Chesapeake, the Atlantic coast, as well as domination in the Caribbean and eventually Panama. Lose 1 prestige, but it is of the utmost importance. How can anyone deny that? Now what shall be built? An armory? Or not an armory. Yeah, maybe an armory. Then again, a temple. Get more. Could always use more. We need more Republican tradition, for example. So I'll build this stuff real quick. And while we're down here, this place should start getting infrastructure. They've been in our country long enough. Not walls yet, though. They're not valuable enough to our aggressors, which we don't really have any. Because who would want to fight me? So they'd have to be crazy. Or Maryland. I'm watching you, Maryland. So how are we doing? We can annex you. But we are at war, technically. How well is that war going? Who's involved in it? Just hurry up and take Warren. Is it really that hard? Come on. And give me access. There we go. Was I just ignoring them before? Oh. I may have been. I don't remember. I don't recall. It was so long ago. Oh, I should probably attack in Knox, where the enemy is. And then move into whatever this is. Buncombe, which is being occupied by Oklahoma, of all the people. And slowly they march over. Through what was Kentucky, and what still is Ohio, but still is for how long? Edmund Yates is only getting better. Okay, we don't need tradition that badly when we got someone so good. And like that, the war is over. We could have gotten through that with no casualties, but they all decided to be difficult. And now all of Kentucky is under the authority of Virginia. Fantastic. But now we'll annex these guys. Which, oh man, we don't have... We could have annexed them, but evidently our love of each other was only during... the war. So we'll have to send them a convenient gift. Economic actions. Send gift. Boom. And now we're at 90. Which means we can annex them as soon as that guy gets back on the 14th of April. Come on. How are these colonies doing? Oh, wait. It's the 15th of April. Annex. And... Yay. Well, it won't tell us they accepted it, but it started. March 1511. I can wait. And... I don't know. Let's do production efficiency. Just kind of throw them anywhere, I guess. Oh, we don't have money. Duh. Like, I'm clicking it, but it's not doing anything. Those colonies are coming along nicely. What with the peaceful natives being incorporated. Maryland, we're gonna have problems. It is inevitable. Though they don't have an alliance with, no, they still have an alliance with Ohio, never mind. They've expanded their alliance to also include Illinois, which isn't a joke, and Florida, which is a joke. But, you know, that's a pretty good that's a pretty good trio from the looks of it. Basically, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Illinois against New York and the Virginian Empire. We can win, though. Then again, Maryland on its own has a stack of 21,000 there. I don't know what Illinois has, don't know what Ohio has. But then again, Virginia has a stack of 16, 6, with a 2-star general. And Maryland is also easy to blockade. So that'll also be something to think about. Most excellent news. Then again, maybe we should also focus our efforts on the continually expanding Puerto Rico. I don't want them to get in my way. Oh! A place rebelled away from Quebec's grasp. Labrador. Labrador, yep. How long will this last, though? I can't imagine very long. Quebec will pounce on them eventually, especially with these provinces split from the mainland. How'd they even let it go? I don't know. Maybe my wars distracted them. And that's almost. Almost. Yay! There we go. Well, I think this will do it for this episode. So, thank you for watching. Sincerely. Farewell.